Hello everyone, we are FinBuddy and we are presenting OptiFi, an optimized financial assistant. Problem statement. Most of the people earning good money still struggles to save. Why? Because their financial life is fragmented. Bank apps shows transactions, spreadsheets track budgets, credit cards portals show rewards, and tech software only comes once a year. None of these tools talk to each other and none of them give you a proactive advice. That's the problem OptiFi solves. OptiFi is a chat first AI financial co-pilot, one platform that connects your spending, budgets, loan, goals, credit cards, and taxes in a single intelligent system. You don't have to fill out form, you just talk to it. Let me introduce you to Marcus, a 32-year-old living in Chicago. He's a software engineer at a mid-sized tech company earning $9,800 take home per month after taxes. Marcus has a goal to save $25,000 in next 6 months for saving to buy a car. He is never been a great at tracking his spending. He has two credit cards but doesn't know which one to use where. He is been paying off a student loan for a year and every April he scrambles to find deduction for his taxes. Today Marcus is going to use OptiFi and by the end of this demo his entire financial picture will be organized, optimized and automated. Now Marcus is signing in with his Google account. One click, no password, no forms. The session is tied to his Google identity, so every feature is personalized to him. This is Marcus' dashboard. At a glance, he can see his active goal and progress, his budget health, which categorizes are tracked, which are over, recent transactions, a weekly review button that generate an AI summary of his week, a quick ask chat for everything financial. Everything updates in real time. This is not a static report, it's a live financial pulse. Now setting a goal. Marcus has to set a goal for buying a car by giving a prompt in a chat. Now you can see Marcus' monthly income is $9,800. Marcus wants to save $25,000 in 6 months. He click add goal, type a name, car saving, set the target amount 25,000 and deadline to 6 months from today.
So now,
OptiFi calculate that he needs to save approximately $4,166 per month to hit that target. The progress bar will update automatically and as he logs income and expenses, he can see visually how far he is at any point of time.
now, as my fin buddy explained how the profile is being created by a single chat. So now we come to the transactions. In transactions, we can upload directly a CSV file where it can be a CSV file of a bank statement or a credit card statement. We upload it, we by hiding the personal information from the statements, and Optify will directly extract it from it and it will add and categorize it according to the categories we have described. It will show monthly expenses, which category has how much is being sent, which subscription has how much spending, and overall everything. We can also add transactions. There is a button we have which can you can do it manually. We can set a date, we can set an amount and the description and just click save. It will save the transaction and it will automatically update the dashboard. One of the coolest thing we have is we can directly go to the chats and add just Marcus had paid $20 in parking bill today. So now we'll just write a chat $20 in parking fee. So now What happens is once he clicks enters, it's been added to the transactions. Now you can see parking fee at $20. This is how a transaction is maintained. You can enter it manually, you can save a CSV, or you can directly do it through the chatbot. It immediately appears in the list and budget and everywhere. Now Marcus sets budget. He adds dining is already being added for the purpose. So you can see it's been 500 set. Now you can see a manual button where we can add budget by describing what budget, what limit, and we can just click save budget. This is how the budget will be saved. And now there is also a budget health chat, shows each category as colored bar. Green means under budget, yellow means approaching the limit, red means over. The limit bar and the spending bar are both color coded by category, so he can read it instantly. OptiFi will automatically track spending against these budgets as new transactions come in, whether they are imported by CSV, added manually, or spoken into the chat. Loans. The next step is loans. Marcus has a student loan of $20,000 at an interest rate of 5.5%. He is paying a monthly EMI of $333 and the payoff period is 71 month. He adds it to OptiFi. The system calculates his payoff timeline, shows what happens if increases its monthly payment. So Marcus has just only added the amount and it's been calculated. If he pays $500 extra every month instead of $333, he says $1,200 in interest and pays it off in 14 months earlier. This fits into a weekly AI review. It's not just isolated data, everything is connected. Credit card. In credit card, you can see we have added two cards over here, Freedom Unlimited and Discover. You can directly import cards through AI import card button. You just enter any card name. Let's enter here a Discover, which has been already added. You just add Discover and then search Discover and search results. And we can see and we can just extract anyway. So already we have extracted, we will not extract it over here. So we select the card. So what this feature will help, so this will just take your cards from, and this will not take any personal info. This will just which credit card you hold. So Marcus has two cards. This is Chase and other is Discover, as you see. Now purchase optimizer, where the credit card comes into picture. Marcus is about to buy AirPods Pro. He types it into a purchase optimizer. The purchase optimizer searches across it. It tells you across the internet what is the prices, where who sells at what price. But one best thing about the purchase optimizer is it checks Marcus to credit card and it checks which card gives the best cashback. It's 3%, 5%. It scraps the internet and gives everything. Now we'll click on view one of the link. It takes us to the link. It shows at what price. This is a used AirPods. It shows here, as you can see. The optimizer returns a ranked list, best price, best total value, after cashback, and card by card comparison for each option. Market doesn't have to think, the answer is right there. Now the AI chat. This is where OptiFi truly shines. Marcus doesn't always want to click through menus. He just talks. He just, as you earlier saw, he just types $20 parking fees. OptiFi responds convincingly, acknowledges it, gives advice, and simultaneously extracts the transaction data and saves it in expenses. His budget is being added in the parkings or in the categories. Now Marcus also can ask, am I on track to save my budget in the month of March? The AI will respond. Optimize fulls his income, current saving rate, loan payments, and budget status, and give him a personalized answer. It may so Marcus also can ask, which subscription services am I paying for that and I might not need? So And Marcus has a Netflix subscription, so OptiFi can recommend him. He can just c- close his Netflix subscription for a month. That will save a few bucks for him this month. We also have voice chat input in the chat. So now everyone uses voice chat for giving the prompt. And Marcus, like, let's consider a scenario. Marcus is driving home. He opens Optify on his phone and clicks on the microphone icon. He just says, I just spent $40 on gas. The speech recognition converts it to text. Optify reads it, saves $40 transport expense, and tells him he is now at 85% of transport budget for this month. Hands free to financial tracking. Now, weekly review. Every week, Marcus clicks run new review. Optify analyzes the past 7 days across all his data, transaction, budget goal, progress, loan status, and generate a written summary. So it will show something like this. You can see weekly expenses are $84, weekly income, net this week, everything. He will also have a budget alert that this is the amount which has been spent in the notification. The review is also automatically emailed to his Gmail account, so he has a permanent record. Additionally, Marcus, Marcus can also look for tax saving option. It's March already. Marcus selects tax year 2025. Optify scan all his 2025 transactions and runs them through a tax analysis model. It identifies student loan interest deductions, car loan expenses, charitable donations, professional development courses and books categorized as education, total deductions, everything. He clicks on email report, a full formatted text summary lands in his inbox to share with his accountant. Also, every time the chatbot gives an disclaimer, consult a CPA for personalized tax advice because it cannot be always accurate. Now, in one demo, Marcus went from fragmented financial chaos to a complete optimized picture. Goal set and tracked, 3 months of spending imported and categorized, budgets created and actively monitored, credit card optimized for every purchase, loan payoff accelerated, tax deduction identified, weekly financial accountability built in. That's Optify. We are done. Thank you.